been doing a little bit more to this painting of a wood, and I'm just filling in a bit more of the fallen leaves. Now you see I've only got sort of orange here. Oh, can't quite see that. There you are. I've only got orange in this area, so I've got some yellow and some red to put in there, and I've got orange and yellow here, so I've got some more red to put in there. And you may also see that I've been doing a little bit of sketching up position for the creatures I'm going to put here. There's a lovely fox there, red fox, and a red squirrel, quite large because he's close, and some little badgers playing there. And I may, if I can get a decent reference picture, put a muntjac deer in this corner, and there may be other little bits dotted about, but that's the idea. So I may go over these twigs again. You know, they're not showing up too good. Well, I wanted them to, as they're proud of the surface and they should be much more relevant. And there's also a bit of tree root that goes across there, but I may just ignore that. Might put a rabbit in the distance here and there, and I've got to go over this tree again, which isn't quite right. Oh, you can't quite see that, sorry. This tree that's going through the sunlight on the other side of the wood, and I think that should be paler, more like these sunlit trees. So, and of course all the trees have got to go much redder. They're not going to be left grey like that. They might have little bits of grey, but they won't be left like that. Right, well I'm going to carry on putting the red in amongst all the other colours, but I shall turn the camera off because you know how to put a dot of paint on a paper. So this is as far as I've got now. Done all the trees in red and outlined the fox in, that's actually in London Bus. These are done in a combination of London Bus and claret, these trees, and the fox is just London Bus, so is the squirrel. Haven't outlined the badgers yet. I was going to do them in maybe in white to start with, and I've highlighted these little bits of twig because we get lost, and I like them. And put a bit of colour in these leaves. Need to do a little bit more work on those. Quite a lot of more work on the two animals. Haven't found the muntjac. Haven't actually looked for a muntjac deer. I've got a picture of a muntjac deer with just a head, which may go in the corner. But if I want more of a muntjac deer, I'm going to have to look for more pictures. Wondering if I put muntjac into Paint My Photo, they might turn up in there. I prefer to use the ones in there if possible. I just got photos from the internet for those two. Right, this is as far as I've got with the fox. For heaven's sake. That's there we go. Been working on that for a while, and I've put a little rabbit in there. We'll see how that works. Got to do a lot more work in the fox, of course. I haven't got his eyes in yet, and I've hardly touched the squirrel, so a bit more to do. Right, now this is as far as I've got with me poor old fox. I'm not entirely sure that that's any good. It's I can't seem to mix quite the right shade of orange for a red fox. Done my best, but I'm not really happy with it. But I think it's time to move on to other animals. Yes, okay.